Hello, hello! Hi, everyone! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. How's everybody doing today? Lovely start of the week, Monday, maybe Tuesday for some people. I missed you guys. It's been super long because I streamed on Saturday, like in the morning for me, so that's like Saturday evening, Sunday, then Monday morning, and then all the way Monday night. So it's definitely been a long time. It's been 84 years. Did you guys forget about me already? You probably did. I've got some pretty good news. Very excited for the weeks, the weeks coming ahead. Barry, thank you so much for the one gifted. Thank you. Ariga, thank you so much for the one gifted. Honey, thank you for the cake. Honey, thank you for the hearts. Honey, thank you for the kitty. Honey, thank you for the mic. And Rogue, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you. Gifted. Rah! Who is this attractive vampire on screen? It is me, the vampire. And I have some pretty cool stuff to talk about today. And I don't even know where to start. Yeah, the vampire. Maruru, thank you so much for the moonba. Welcome to the moonbership. Welcome. What happened, Bella? I was watching the video today earlier. It's so freaking funny though. It's so awkward yet so funny. You'll see something tomorrow about that. I'm not streaming tomorrow though, but I'm gonna be working, and if I have free time I might join Cass on Valorant. Only if I'm like, not completely busy doing stuff. Jasmine, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you. Yeah, but I'm not streaming tomorrow, so. However, I know we are like taking some breaks this week, because I have a lot of things to record. But I made sure to make the best of it, right? So I might not be streaming tomorrow, but on Wednesday we are doing pretty long streams. We're doing double DLCs. Mostly for the painter guy, the visual novel horror gamer. I don't know if you can call it horror, but mostly is going to be Azatsu, because I know apparently the DLC is like maybe 20 to 30 minutes short. So we might do a sandwich. We might do like a little what's it called? A little Zatsu, and then play the game, and then a little Zatsu again. And then later that day, we're gonna do. I mean, I'm talking about the schedule right now, but I'll talk about it more later, right? But yeah, just expect this week to have like pretty long streams. Yeah, glorified Zatsu, pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna have pretty long streams this week. Now let me check something really quick. Okay. Wait, what game is this? Hold on, chat. Oh, never mind. It's gone. I was too late. I was streaming. Dang it. We're having like a thing on the server where like I think it was like a stream key, and whoever like claimed it first. Steam key is a Steam key for a game. Whoever claimed it first like gets it, and I was late. Nick's got it though. I didn't realize. I was like looking at my notifications. I was like, wait a minute, let me check. It sucks. It's fine. I mean, I can still find the game, and like maybe if I like it, I'll play it regardless. What game was it? It's I think it's called Don't Watch. I don't know. Sounds fun though, but I don't know what game is this. Let me check. It's so funny because sometimes it doesn't happen always, but sometimes we like at random times we just get like, oh yeah, first come first served. The dev gave us keys, and then like some of us can get it because we're like there on time. Oh wait. Oh wait, this game is actually creepy. I've seen this game on a trailer. Ooh, I might play it regardless. Play it regardless. It's called Broken Lord Don't Watch. Yeah. It's a horror game. It's a really, really scary horror game. But I thought it was really, really fun. It's kind of like I think from what I see in the trailer is like it's kind of like a horror game, but it's in, you know, first person, but also it's like Papers, Please kind of thing, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know much about it. I just know from what I see in the trailer, just like don't let the bad people inside your house kind of thing, right? We're so close to 90k. We are. Oh my, it would be so sad. It always happens, doesn't it? Like I think like maybe 1 out of 10 chances I am on stream when it happens, but 9 out of 10 chances I'm usually not streaming when it happens. Do you guys think it'll happen today? It's 300. That's kind of a lot, not gonna lie. Speaking of which, it is confirmed at 90k, which we will definitely get this week. I'll do a karaoke celebration next week. We're gonna celebrate 90k. It's gonna be archived, and it's going to be a themed karaoke. Yes. I'm not gonna tell you what it is about it yet until the week ends. Right? So we're gonna keep that a surprise. It's gonna be an announcement on my schedule, I guess. Like you will see what's gonna be. Yeah, and it's gonna be archived. A hint? What could be the hint? It's related to the number 90k. And it's archived. Yep. It's Otaku. Thank you so much for the 13 months. Thank you. 13 months. I haven't been in a stream much lately because I'm graduating soon and I am so busy, but no, I always love you and support you. Oh my god, let's go. You're graduating soon from school, of course. That's awesome. It's okay. Don't worry. You don't have to always be on stream. You know, you got things to do, and that's awesome though. That is awesome. Arigato, thank you so much for the suba. Thank you. Cha, thank you for the moonba. Welcome to the moonba ship. 9 hours karaoke. Who knows? Maybe it's a 90-minute karaoke. You'll never know. It's a theme. Yunsena, thank you so much for the 9 months. Thank you. 9 months for me and 90k for Lucy soon. I guess 9 is a number, huh? It do be. 9 hours, that would be crazy. Can you imagine 9 hours archived? 9 songs? Could be. You know, like I said, the theme is related to the number, so it could be anything with 9, pretty much. Or 90, or, you know, 90,000. Or 9,000. It's over 9,000. Could be anything. It could be anything. You will not get confirmation until 90. Not until 90. Until the end of the week. Because even if we reach 90, I will not say it yet. Cats have 9 lives, so cat themed karaoke? Maybe, who knows? We'll see. That's a good one though. But I thought, wait, cats have 9 lives? I thought cats had No, you're right. You're so right. This hint isn't hinting at all. It could be anything, to be honest. Like, I've seen a lot of people throw things around, and, you know, maybe yes, maybe not. Those are some pretty good, you know, assumptions. Like, the 9 lives one is really nice. 9 songs is also really nice. Like, they're pretty good, you know. You're throwing some pretty good ones. Lucy will replace the lyrics with Nya. 9 hours is 2. Yeah, that one's nice too, I guess. Chung, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. 9 seconds of summer. Each song title has a 9 in it. Maybe. Maybe. We did talk about like a theme karaoke back maybe like a couple of months ago. It's not it, but you know, saying that each song has a 9 on it could be a thing, because like I did say that I wanted to do like a moon karaoke where like every song mentioned the moon in any way. So, you know, it could be something like that too. It's not bad. It's not a bad like prediction. It's not a bad prediction. Tribe 9 this week, so Tribe 9. Yeah, the Tribe 9 opening ending. Yeah. I'm gonna sing that song 9 times. For once I have a good prediction. I think it's a pretty good prediction, because that moon karaoke will happen at some point. And by that I mean like every song must have moon in the name. Not in the name, in the lyrics. The grieving model, thank you for the 1 month. Thank you. Lovely 1 month with Lucy and my siblings. And thank you for coming back. I always miss the live streams. I finally caught one. Let's go! Welcome to the life-changing live stream. But yeah, I'm excited. I wonder. I do wonder when it's gonna happen though. Like, you know, when are we hitting it? Are we hitting it tonight? Are we hitting it tomorrow? Probably, most likely tomorrow when I'm not streaming. Cause YouTube hates me. You know, they don't want me to throw a party. 90k today, then 999 on Tribe 9 would be so funny. That's crazy though. Shida, oh, thank you so much for the 13 months. Morning, Lucy. Hope you will have another amazing week. I think it's going to be really fun. Yeah, we got a lot of things to do this week. Lucy becomes a 9-year-old vampire. Karaoke. That's crazy. Just singing baby songs, I guess. Yeah. Did you actually buy that Ninja blender? No, I already had it. Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Yes, I did. I finally did. I bought my coffee stuff. Finally. It should be arriving middle of the week. So I'm very excited. I think my life is going to change. At least my life with coffee is going to change. Which means that moving forward, we can make coffee on stream. Let's go! Now I just need to find like some really good coffee beans that I will like. And then we're set. I did a lot of research. I thought about it a lot actually throughout the whole week. In fact, it took me a whole week to like really think about it. And I saw all of the recommendations. However, I did end up going with Frio's recommendation at the end of the day, after, you know, careful consideration and a lot of thought, because I didn't want to like be crazy. Well, not exactly Frio's recommendation. A little better, I guess. A little more. I wouldn't say a little better. I would say a little more upgraded, I guess. Yeah. So yeah. But definitely was very useful. Like all the insight and all the knowledge from everyone just like, you know, made me really think hard about it and like look through videos and a lot of you know, do a lot of research. So I end up getting a Time More Chestnut C3 as for, you know, for the coffee grinder. So it's manual. I didn't go for automatic or a machine. I went for manual because, I mean, I like doing coffee manually. I do it manually more than, you know, using a machine anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna be grinding coffee on stream, which is nice, you know, having that little coffee grinding ASMR. And then I also bought a Hario Switch immersion dripper, which, well, I mean, I didn't need it, to be honest, but I think, you know, following the specific, you know, recs, I think will definitely make things work a lot better. So yeah, and also I bought these specifically so that maybe in the future I can do a hand cam stream, because they don't really have reflection, or maybe if they do, it's not really that crazy. So yeah, that's a 2, and that's not all though. I added an extra thing. I added a electric kettle because I told you guys that I really needed one, right? To like, instead of like boiling my water, I just like need to heat it up in the kettle. So that's nice. That's nice, you know. And I also it's like black, but I don't know if it's like reflective or not, but we'll see. It's not like I'm gonna show it on stream or anything, but yeah, I got an electric kettle, so it's really nice. I went through a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of recommendations, and I finally ended up with that one. So yeah, that was my setup. I think in total, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty pricey. It was actually pretty pricey, but I think it's worth it. I mean, you guys definitely helped, because if it was me, I would have definitely thought about it and probably not even bought anything. I'm not gonna lie, I struggle buying things for myself. Right, so when I see something that's like extremely expensive, which is, by the way, this is like on the cheaper side, but it's still very expensive, I would really think about it and not even buy it, to be honest. I was really thinking hard about this, but then I thought like, you know, the Lunaris did really like wanted me to like get something like this, so you know, they sent like all the coffee maker funds and stuff, so you know, it got me thinking. So I ended up like having, I think in total it's like, it was like $180, which is kind of expensive, not gonna lie. But, you know, considering that I usually buy Pokemon cards for around that price, I might as well, right? Yeah. Plus, like, shipping, of course, is like a little more, but yeah. It's a nice investment. I think it's gonna be awesome. And now I just have to find, like, some really good coffee beans to grind, and yeah. It's an investment for sure. It's something that I'm going to be using for a long time, so definitely a really good investment. It's worth for a coffee lover, indeed. Yeah. You order the top of the morning coffee beans. You recommend that? Are they really good? You know, usually I wouldn't recommend, like, I guess not recommend, but I wouldn't really dare to try something that's like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, like YouTuber made. Like, merch is fine, but like food wise, I don't know. So like, you know, maybe it's good, maybe it's not, maybe I don't know. Barry, thank you for the super. Thank you. As a coffee lover, I'm happy for you. Now you can join one of those monthly coffee clubs. Gets dragged off stage. Yeah. Around, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I'm very excited. Honestly, I'm very excited now to try like different types of coffee beans, and then just like grind them on stream. I think that's gonna be really fun. Plus, it doesn't really take that long of a time, to be honest. And I can, since everything is super compact, I can just have it on my table while I'm streaming. Like, I have, you know, space for the kettle. I have space for the coffee maker, which is really, well, not a coffee maker, it's a dripper. The dripper is pretty small. And also the grinder, you know, the coffee bean grinder is also pretty small. It's like almost, if think like a little bigger than a hand. Coffee redeem. He's never leaving his desk again. What's a dripper for? So since you're not using a you know, a coffee machine, you need a way for the coffee ground or the ground coffee to dissolve into the cup, right, with the water. So that's what a dripper is for. You put like a little cloth or whatever, you know, whatever you want to use for your filtering, and then you put the coffee ground coffee in there, and then you pour water on top, and then it comes out as a liquid. It's like a manual way to make coffee instead of using a coffee maker. Which I already do, except, you know, it's a little fancier having a coffee you know, dripper. Girl's gonna become a caffeine addict. Who's gonna tell them? I'm a coffee enthusiast. I've just never really had like a really good setup for myself. Usually I have like a coffee machine where I like experiment stuff. Round, thank you for this super. Thank you. Sending random gifts with my love to anyone who might have a tough Monday, who needed a tight big hug. Hope everyone having a great time here. Thank you, Ron. Thank you. I'm sure somebody out there will find you know, a hug really, really useful. And it's never a bad time for a good hug. He is a caffeine addict. I like mixing Tommy syrups with coffee. You know, I'm gonna get to experiment a lot. Like actually, you know what? I should have bought, maybe next time though, but I should have bought like another small like cup, like a heating cup. Not a heating cup. How do you call those? Like, actually, I mean, technically I could use anything, but I need something to heat up milk. Right? To heat up the milk so that I can, like a thermal mug? No, something like self-heating. Like the, what's it called? Like the water, you know, thing that I just bought. Milk frother? I mean, I can do that with my hand, well, not my hands, but with a whisk. So I don't really need a milk frother. But I need like a cup that I can, there's, I don't know the name. It's like silver. I don't know if it's steel cup. It's like not a kettle. Electric milk frothers. Yeah, I think those are very expensive though. I have a whisk. I don't mind doing it with a whisk. I don't know how to call them though. They're like little cups that you can put on your stove for heating. Like a steamer for cappuccinos. Not sure. I think it's more simpler than that. I mean, definitely those are things. Stainless cup. I don't know the name. I wish I knew. That's why I'm just calling it a cup. It's literally a mug. It's literally a mug. Let me see. Stainless steel cup. Yeah, that's the name. It's just a stainless steel cup. So like, yeah, I warm it up with milk inside, and the milk is warm for when you put it into the coffee. Lucy's gonna be drinking out of a cast iron mug, fresh off the coals. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's just a stainless steel. I can buy that anywhere for like very cheap, so yeah. You mean a cup that retains heat? No. A cup that can be heated. Hi Lucy, hi Chan, hi. So yeah, obviously like in the future it would be nice, you know, if I could save up a little bit to buy like an electric frother, because that definitely saves a lot of time. Gracie, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. funds for Lucy to buy ID, mic upgrade, laptop, summer clothes, shoes, wallet, piano keyboard, drawing tablet, wireless earbuds, shelf, personal phone. You just remind. Actually, no. You. This is so good. Thank you. I need to copy and paste this because I need to make this into a list and check the boxes every time I get something. So thank you. Actually, very useful. I'm gonna have it here. Get an ID, get a mic upgrade, get a laptop, summer clothes, wallet, piano keyboard, drawing. No, wait, you missed guitar, electric guitar. It's very important for something. There you go. That's a lot of things. Oh my god. Whew. But thank you. I definitely needed that. I was actually planning on doing that, like making a list, but you just did it for me. Thank you. Pokemon cards should also be on the list. No. Pokemon cards is more like a hobby thing. It's not something that I need for improving like a lot of things, right? Like a mic upgrade is for improving. I don't think I would change this mic. I would think the mic upgrade would be, well, it depends. If it sounds better, I would, but the mic upgrade would be for better recordings, like singing or voice packs, things like that, right? So the clothes, I think that one's definitely important, but it's seasonal too. So like if I don't go to Japan in summer, then I'll probably buy winter clothes instead, right? Mech Shuffles, thank you for the super. Now another one to the list. Stainless heat cup. I don't need that. I'll buy it in the future when I feel like I actually need it. The piano keyboard also is like, it's not really needed, but you know, I would love to make piano content, right? Some piano streams here and there, learning. Add the electric brother. No. I don't need those. I don't need those. Definitely the combo that I got is more than enough for starter, I think. Yeah, and I think our stats on streams will definitely get a lot better. I wish I had Lucy's self-control when buying. I think I just have like, how do you say? Well, I mean, it is self-control, but it's mostly the fear of like not having anyone to back me up, right? A lot of people like don't have fear of like spending money or overspending because not saying that it's a bad thing, but a lot of people do have like people to back them up, right? Like they have parents or maybe somebody that's like a legal guardian or something like that, right? But for me, like if I ever frick up, if I ever mess up, there's nobody that's gonna back me up. I don't got somebody that's going to like adopt me or anything, right? So I have to be very careful, and I've been very careful my whole life. I've been alone for quite a while, so it's kind of like just precaution, right? Gracie, thank you so much for the super. The list was by priority from most to least urgent. Wow, that's also even more useful. I should get an ID. Then we're doomed. I know that feeling. Exactly, yeah. If I'm not responsible, then I'm doomed, pretty much. Do you have any favorite dish to recommend for dinner? Pasta. Bolognese. Pretty easy. Pretty delicious. Milk Cup E, thank you for the super. That list is growing, so I'll add to the funds. I wonder when we're gonna get like rid of the list. I wonder if we're gonna keep adding things in the future. I do wonder. I think definitely. I mean, it depends. It really depends. But like there's like this really nice thing that I wanna buy like soon, but it's like very useful. But soon as in like maybe in a month. It's like definitely one of my top priorities. I told you guys that I wanted to buy like I wanted to upgrade my own like recording booth, right? So I found this like really nice It's very, very cheap actually. It's like a wardrobe. I don't know how you call it though, but I have it saved. It's like a cheaper way to make a booth. Let me see if I saved it somewhere. I should have saved it somewhere. Maybe. It's like like a sound booth. Yeah. But it's like, I forgot. Hold on, maybe I'll find it here. I definitely saved it somewhere. It's very useful. It's very useful because it's like, usually sound booths will cost you like a ton of money, like maybe up to $500 to $1,000, to like have some people make it for you, right? But you can literally buy for cheap like a lot of the materials and then just make yourself one for like a more budget version. Like instead of spending $500 to $1,000, you would be spending like maybe at most like $200, and you got yourself a pretty nice booth. And like, yeah, it's not the best thing ever, but for a budget, you know, it's pretty nice. And I definitely want to like upgrade my whole like sound, you know, my sound treatment and stuff. Maybe not for streams, because for streams I think it's okay the way it is. I don't see an issue. Plus I like some reverb sometimes. I feel like it's more genuine. It's more like you know, when you guys could hear the echo in my room, it feels like a lot, I wouldn't say less professional, but definitely more like, I don't know the right word, more you know, casual, right? But for like voice packs and singing, it has to be a little more professional, right? Because, well, not only people are paying money, but people are working on it, right? So I want to make sure that it's a little more professional, and upgrade with time. Like imagine I send my audio or like my recordings to the mixers, and like they hear like all the echo and they're like, oh, this is so hard to work with, man. Ah, their audio sucks, you know? And then like having to like, you know, tell them to redo or re-record and stuff like that. Yeah, it's better if you just like invest in making your audio, your professional audio recording better, I think. Man, I'm still trying to find it. I definitely should like get one of those, at least kind of like reserve one on my cart, because they're very cheap. They are very cheap. I just want to look for the name. I want to remember the name so that you guys know what I'm talking about, because it has a very specific name. So you can like search it up once I give you the name, if I can even find it. I remember asking Nix a long time because he has a pretty good setup. Really nice setup actually, but it's very expensive. We need a shopping stream where Lucy picks out everything he wants to buy. Completely understandable with the perfectionist side of you. I wouldn't even say it's perfectionist side of me. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot, you know, better to have professional audio for the professional side of things, right? Whereas streaming for me is more like a fun time. Yeah, I mean, I still have to sound good, but I think I already sound pretty good. Like, I don't think there's like anything crazy on my audio. It's not like you can hear, you know, a white noise, or that my audio is like fricked up, right? If anything, I would like to upgrade my internet, but there's nothing. I can't even upgrade it. I have the highest, and it's still bad. I think I'm really doing my best with what I have, but I definitely should like start upgrading here and there. I can't find it. You thought your internet was bad? Huh. Yeah, you tell me. Probably the worst internet in the whole world, actually. Well, I wouldn't say the whole world, but definitely in a lot of places. At least for the things that I like to do, which is streaming, right? And me and Gail have the same issue. You can tell it's like, it's not a me thing. It's really an internet thing. You thought Australia have the worst internet? You know, I mean, maybe the internet over there is like slower, but at least it's more consistent. For here, it's like it can be fast, but it also can be slow. But it also you also can't literally have no internet at all. Your area has a black cloud over it, blocking the signal. How do you know? How do you know? That is confidential information. Regional problem? I think so, yeah. It's mostly, you see, the thing about, like, being literally the only internet provider that is, like, the best is terrible. If you have no competition, it's terrible. It's like, it's the reason why monopolizing things is, like, bad. Right? If you're the only thing that people can get, like, there's nobody going to be complaining. How can there be only one? It's not that there's only one. It's just that there's only one that's the best. And the other ones are actually bad. Like, actually, even worse. Man, I can't find it. Maybe another time I'll find it and I'll let you guys know. With more, you know, time. Maybe it's time to move. I've been trying, actually. I've been really trying to. But it might take a while. Might take me perhaps like maybe even a year or a year and a half. It's really complicated. Yeah. You know, at least let's talk about like America as a whole. America as a whole is crazy because it's so big. It's crazy to move from state to state, right? It's so big, it's like basically moving to a different country every time you move to another state. It's really hard, especially if you don't know people, right? If you don't know people, it's really, really hard. And the multiple time zones, yeah. The prices vary, you know, amongst states and stuff like that. There's cheap real estate in the Midwest if you want to go to forgotten part of America. Heck yeah. I'm gonna move to the old American West. I'm not just moving states, I'm moving to the past. Maybe they'll have better connection there. Take Gil with you, please. Yep, I'll take Gil with me. We'll buy some cowboy hats. We'll get our own steeds. And then wander around the west side of America. With our noble steeds. Bro wanders so far he surpassed time. The cowboy vampire and the cowboy pirate. Wait, actually, cowboy pirate is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. What about Pup? Yeah, Pup can get his own horse. Yo, wait, it could be like Gale and me. We could be like Don Quixote. This is my favorite new sitcom. What would you name your horse? I don't know. I can't be original. Damn. I suck at being original. Horsey? No, that's even worse than unoriginal. Juan? Horsey and Lunaris? No, I'm gonna call my horse Vela. Yeah. Jonathan. Juan. Timmy. Jimmy. No, Vela. Vela, yeah. What happened, Vela? Yeah. I told you to protect Bella. Yeah. So I'll call that, and then we'll go on adventures. Yeah. I like this. It's a pretty good AU. It's a pretty good AU actually. The Midwest Lunar Tide. Damn, that's a crazy title. Oh my god. Yeehaw. That goes hard actually. That title goes hard. Let's make it the next VP. AU writers start taking notes. Lucy and his pony Vela in a Midwest setting. Not gonna lie, what states do you all think are in the Midwest? Because it's not just the Great Plains states. There's many. I don't know how many though, but like I don't know the whole map. But definitely a lot. Roscoe and Roscalls. Hi. Welcome on in. Hello. Hoffing on that cope? Hoffing on that cope? What the hell is a hoffing on that cope? He forced us. He forced you to do what? You listen to him? You listen to that guy? We became addicted to copium. Oh, you know, kind of similar over here. We became addicted to coffee. Pretty much the same substance. But yeah, welcome on in everyone. You know, I wanted you guys to feel familiar. You know, Roscoe has a definitely like a different vibe than I do, right? He's a little more upbeat. He's crazy. He got that rhythm, right? And I can't do that, unfortunately. But if there's one thing I can do to make you guys feel more familiar during this stream is eating on stream, just like Roscoe, right? So welcome on in everyone. Feel like you're at home. Don't worry. You can chill out, grab a snack, and listen to me talk. We good. Yo, it's your boy, Lucy. See, just like home. Hello, Roscalls. Pippi, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Yo, that was up. I don't know how to dab you up. Damn, that's weak. Hold on. Shee! Nice dab. Damn, okay. Sorry, I gotta keep eating. Roscoe moment. Nice dab. It was pretty good, yeah. What are you eating? The same as usual, actually. I got a ton of them. Fruit and grain bar, blueberry. Healthy, not healthy. Hashtag healthy. What were we talking about right now? Oh yeah, we were talking about the Midwest. Yeah. Tristan, thank you so much for the soup bomb. Roscoe is like a buffet, while you're a fine dining. Damn. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's crazy. Cloud, thank you for the 1 gifted. Thank you, thank you. That's crazy, but true. Honestly, I don't even know if that's a compliment or a double compliment. I have no idea. Nicely put. W Riz. Honestly, that was really good. That was really good. Practicing for Riz me up 2. I mean 3. Which do you prefer? I'm not sure actually. I think a fine dining is very fitting for sure. I feel like buffet is more like, you know, all you can eat. You know, you grab everything you can and just stuff it up your mouth. And then fine dining is more refined, right? They're both good in their own way. Yeah. They're different, but they're still pretty good. Sometimes I like some nice fine dining at a restaurant, you know, something very classy, very demure. But then sometimes I also love going to a buffet and just eating whatever I want, right? Demure. Aileron, thank you so much for the super. Does that mean that you and Roscoe are edible? Edible. Me and Roscoe. I don't think I'm edible. I don't think Roscoe is either. I feel like if you try to eat Roscoe, it kind of is toxic, no? He has rotten flesh. I don't know. Do you like rotten flesh? And basically, I have also undead flesh. So, yeah. Kind of poisonous, no? Pretty toxic, if I say so. Mafia Gravity, thank you so much for the suba. As both a Roscoe and a Lunaris, I like both. Yeah, you can like both. Calling him rotten seems harsh, even despite how bratty he was today. But it's true, though. He cannot disagree. Unless he somehow turns into a real boy, he is rotten flesh. Same for me. I mean, you know, we're both kind of in the same boat. In fact, in all of Avalon, we are both dead. We are both the dead ones. That's why we're the Super Spanish Bros. Dead meat duo. Well, I guess you can argue that I'm not dead. Because I've never died. Right? I always was born a vampire. But vampires, by definition, are undead. Right? But, you know what I'm saying. Are you even real? I am. I'm the only real vampire. Undead meat. Is your flesh dead? I don't know. I really never try to eat myself. Is that how that works? Because, like, you were born? Yeah, I mean, I wish I knew, but, like, my memory doesn't go that far, you know? I would have to I would have to I would have to read the forbidden scripts to, like, know exactly how vampires came to, you know, Primaterra. It's something that literally nobody knows because I am the only vampire. So, right? Unless it's written on, like, forbidden script or something. Then, yeah, that's how you will know. Other than that, I am the only one that can provide information, and I know nothing. Forbidden script? Yeah, there's forbidden scripts. Manuscripts. Ooh, that was nice, though. That tasted really good. I wonder what makes a vampire in Primaterra, if not blood drinking. That I can actually answer. Yes, vampires do suck blood. At least the ones that existed at some point. I don't. That I can definitely answer. Is it yummy? No, I hate blood. So you're like a modern vampire. I wouldn't say modern, but I mean, I guess if you want to say modern, you know, in today's date, sure. I want to say modern. Modern. Why are you different? You'll have to know eventually. You will know eventually. I plan to continue the lore stuff this month, so. A vegan vampire? Technically, that would make me a vegan, but I do eat meat, unfortunately, and milk and eggs and, you know, all the stuff that vegans can actually not eat. So I'm sorry, I'm not vegan. You eat milk? Yep, I eat milk. It's called cheese. Crazy, no? How do you like your steak again? Medium well to well. Yeah. I really don't like the... I mean, I don't mind the pinkish. I don't mind the pinkish. But I don't like it when it's like way too juicy and it has like blood dripping. You know? So like, I guess I don't mind medium rare. But if I were to have my own preference, it would be, you know, medium well to well done. But I don't mind it. I can eat it. I've even ate rare. Like when you go to Japan, everything is almost, if not raw, or like slightly, you know, cooked. And it's good. It tastes really good. Oh my god, I'm about to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. Weenie, thank you for the soup. I know you don't drink blood. But do other vampires bite holes and then suck the blood themselves, or do they teeth act as straws? Huh? I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried. Oh my god. It's like it's in there, but okay, no, I'm good. Okay. Wait. Ooh. Whew. It's like it wants to, like, you know, come out, but it just doesn't come out. No, it's even worse than not even trying to sneeze. It's like it's trying to come out, but it's there, you know, so it's like very itchy. And then you're like trying to make it come out, but it's just like it doesn't come out. Bro spam sneeze. I just animation canceled. Don't worry. But yeah, what was I saying again? I forgot. It was what was it again? About the straws. Oh yeah, the sucking with the teeth. No, that doesn't happen. Eating steak? Oh yeah, that too. Like in Japan, a lot of things are very like either medium rare or like, if not slightly rare. So like I said, I don't mind trying out things, but like preference wise, I don't mind. I eat everything except tomatoes. I don't mind, but like preference wise, definitely, you know, would like my stuff a little more cooked, if that makes sense. Now, when you go eat yakiniku, or, you know, usually it's like slightly cooked. With a little blood? No blood. I like some fine wine, though. Now that's delicious. He's a #1 tomato hater. I don't hate tomato. I think, well, I mean, obviously I need to do another introduction, like a new introduction, 2025 introduction for like a lot of new people. But I don't hate tomato. I just dislike like raw tomato. I don't know if that makes sense. Like if you were to give me a tomato and for me to eat it right away, I wouldn't. Or if you were to like cut a tomato and give me a slice, I wouldn't. Right? But if you put the tomato in like a salad, or if you put the tomato in like a burger, I'll eat it. You know, if you put tomato in pico de gallo, like I'll eat it. You know, it's fine. But just like eating a raw tomato, like it's a fruit, because it is a fruit. But you know, I don't like that. The flavor on its own is just like not my thing. Did you have a bad experience with tomatoes? No, I just don't like the flavor. It's just not my thing. Tomato in your coffee? No, thank you. Raw tomatoes wins over cooked tomato. Actually, you know, funny enough, I do like cooked tomato. So I've tried it, and I definitely I've came to the conclusion that I just don't like raw tomato. Yeah. Tomato soup? Yeah, I don't mind tomato soup. I love tomato soup. Actually, I even like bolognese. You need tomato to make bolognese. Like, most of Italian foods, you need tomato. Pizza, you need tomato. You know what I mean? Have you ever tried tomato juice? Not as a juice. What about in a burger? Yeah, that's good. Tomato on pizza? What do you mean? What do you mean tomato on pizza, question mark? What does that mean? What exactly are you asking there? Like slices on the pizza? If they're baked, cooked, like grilled, maybe, you know? Tomato sauce, yeah, of course. Yeah, I think it's pretty normal, no? Tomato sauce like ketchup? I don't mind ketchup. I'd rather not have ketchup. If I have I mean, you guys already know what kind of sauce I usually use. It's Sriracha mayo, right? But if it's not Sriracha mayo, it would be mayo on its own. But honestly, like, ketchup is just not my... The flavor of ketchup is just either too sweet or, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't mind it, but, you know, I can have ketchup. I just rather not if I have the option. And I know a lot of people love ketchup, and that's okay. I don't think it's disgusting. I don't think it tastes bad. I'd just rather not have it in my food. So you wouldn't get ketchup on a hot dog? No, I would. I don't mind. But just like, I don't want to make ketchup my whole hot dog's personality. You know what I mean? Like, if I put ketchup, I have to put mustard, mayo, and perhaps maybe even something else. Whenever I get a sub, I would usually not have ketchup on it. Actually, my sub order, my sub order, it's, you know, Italian bread, roasted, toasted. I mean, not roasted, toasted. Provolone cheese, toasted again. Tuna, toasted again. I add red onions, lettuce, green peppers, black olives, pickles, I don't know what else could... I don't know what else I'm missing. I might be missing something else. If they have olives, you don't like olives? That's crazy. I love every kind of olive. If they have jalapenos, I would put jalapenos. If they have cucumber, I would also put cucumber. If they have any other type of vegetable that is not tomato, I would put it in there. I kind of don't like the tomatoes on a sub. I don't mind it, but I don't like it. And then for like sauces, I would put literally almost everything but ketchup. So mayo, mustard, honey mustard, spicy mustard, ranch if there's ranch, tartar if there's tartar, olive oil, pepper, salt, like literally all of that, but no ketchup. No ketchup. I feel like it ruins it. It literally ruins it, the whole thing. When your sub gets soggy, no, actually it doesn't. That sounds really good. It's really good. The only problem is that they have issues closing or like, you know, putting the sub together because it's a lot of things. Yeah, they struggle. Yeah. Yeah, that is a thick sub. Yeah, it is. Stealing your order. It's crazy. Whenever I whenever I do get something, like they're like, oh my god, that's a lot, you know? I feel like everybody else just gets like barely like something like maybe tuna and cheese and perhaps probably even salad, if anything. Like lettuce, and then that's it. I add the whole thing. If there's corn, I add corn, you know? Whatever they have. Like, I'm paying for it, you know? So might as well just use everything. Except tomato. Everything minus ketchup guy. Yeah, basically. And I'm not talking about a specific sub place. I'm talking about like everywhere that you can get a sub. You know, any establishment where you can get a sub. So, you know, I always get, like I said, it depends on what they have, like what kind of vegetables, but I always get everything minus tomatoes. And like it depends. It always changes, right? The ingredients change per like shop or store or whatever you go. Getting your money's worth. That's how I think always. Yeah, but I always go for tuna though. Tuna is like top tier, definitely top tier sub. There's other good ones, but if you want to mix all of those things into a salad, I feel like, you know, it should be like a sandwich salad basically, right? I feel like the one protein that gets along with all of those vegetables and all of those sauces is tuna, because tuna, you can make tuna salad, right? But you can't make like something else into a salad. So tuna is perfect for like all of that. If I were to get a different type of sub, like, I don't know, like a steak sub or a chicken sub, or, I mean, chicken could also be, but the thing is, like, chicken can be harder than tuna. Tuna is a little more, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, tuna is definitely different than chicken. But chicken is also really nice. It goes with salad a lot. You never seen a sub place offer tuna? It's more flexible to work with. Yeah, for sure. It can definitely combine with the salad more easily. Salami is good with a lot too. Salami is pretty good too, yeah. If I could even add more protein to it, I would definitely add salami and bacon. I think, woohoo, that would be really good. You have never ate tuna? Wow. That's actually a first time I've heard about it. I've heard people not liking tuna, but I've never heard somebody never ate tuna. That's the first time I see that. Do you have a favorite bread for a sub? Italian. I don't know the name exactly. I think it's artisan Italian or something. Or usually like grain. You know, something more on the healthier side. Italian herbs. That one's good. Italian herbs. It depends. I don't usually get white bread. Or even when I buy bread for like making sandwiches, I usually don't buy white bread. buy like, you know, more healthier options. I wouldn't say it's super healthy, but it's definitely better than white bread. Wheat bread. Yeah, wheat bread is pretty good too. That one's probably honey wheat. Yeah, that one's good. I wish they had that actually in like sub places. Hi Lucy, good morning. Good morning. Bread with cheese on top. I mean, you can never go wrong with bread and cheese. Bread and cheese is like saying bread and butter, you know what I mean? Like, it goes together. Especially bread, cheese. Bread and butter, cheese with coffee. What an amazing breakfast / dinner. If you want to eat like not a crazy dinner, you know. A lot of people, you know, a lot of people are different because like a lot of people have like different types of dinner. For me, maybe it's just like my, you know, Spanish
Since
side.
You're not streaming tomorrow, it will be my V-Day, but I guess he already got a special gift. And awesome Oshi like you, so this is my little gift in return. Thank you for gifting me and all the Lunarists every day with a smile on our faces. Lucy Corazón Rojo Chispas.
Agatufa! Green Duduba! You did not have to. Oh my god. It's your birthday tomorrow. You could have gotten yourself something. You didn't have to. Oh no. I am so sorry. You know, like I should have been more responsible, and I definitely would have been able to stream this next week. But I'm gonna give you a little happy birthday, you know, song. Even if I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Green Jujuba. Probably mispronounce it. I'm sorry. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing birthday tomorrow. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, as I was saying, I think it might be like my Spanish side. At least I grew up having 3 meals, but there were different meals, right? There are different meals. There's breakfast, there's lunch, and there's dinner. Breakfast and dinner are basically the same, right? They're basically the same. Like, you can eat the same thing you can eat as breakfast at dinner. You can eat the same thing you eat at dinner at breakfast. Lunch is the more heavy plate, which is like rice, pasta, you know, steak, chicken, right? It's normal to have 3 meals, yeah. But for some people, dinner is my lunch, right? Their dinner is my lunch. Like, they don't have lunch at all. They just have dinner, right? For me, dinner is the same as breakfast. Like, I can eat cereal at night for dinner, right? And that's the same as breakfast. I could eat pancakes. I could eat, you know, a bread for dinner, and that's also breakfast. And then my heavy food, which is lunch, is like rice, pasta, you know, all of that stuff. So if I were to have 3 foods, there is nothing different from my breakfast to my dinner. Like, they could both be the same. Dinners are usually heavy foods in the US. Yeah, it definitely is, but not also in the US, but also in Europe, I think. I've had a lot of friends that usually have like their dinner at like 5 p.m. And I'm like, wow, bro, I'm having my dinner at like 9 p.m. Like 5 p.m. was my lunch. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, yeah, that's like their dinner is like their dinner or lunch. That's the last thing they have. It's like 5 to 6 p.m. is like their dinner, and that's it. That's all they have for the day. Yeah, I would starve at night, but I guess like everybody has different lifestyles, right? I know Cass is like that. I know Cass eats like at 5 or 7 or 6 p.m. and that's his dinner and that's it. It's crazy. Like that's his last food of the day. For me, like I said, it's my if I'm hungry in the morning and I would like a breakfast, it would be like a yogurt, you know, like maybe some eggs, something very light. Then around from like 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. that's like my lunch time. Any time around that time, I could eat anything that's like my heavy food that gives me the energy throughout the whole day, right? The protein, like the big protein, the carbs, you know, something heavy that would keep me going for the whole day. Lunch is 4 hours. No, anything between like 12 to 5 p.m. I can choose like, you know, whenever I want to have my lunch. So like I can have lunch at 12 and then I'll have dinner at like 7 p.m. right? Or I can have lunch at 3 and then I'll have dinner at like 9 p.m. and like that, right? And then my dinner, like I said, it could be something very simple. Like it could be yogurt as my breakfast, same thing. To me there's no difference from dinner to breakfast. You know, I could eat the same things, but I would not eat such a heavy dish like my lunch, if that makes sense, right? US are so different. I don't think that's how the US does it, to be honest. I don't think so. I think that's just me. What do you put in your yogurt? Anything. Fruits, granola, anything. Nuts, yeah, pretty much. So parfait style, yeah, I guess so. Probably, yeah. I could have a grilled cheese for dinner, and I could also have a grilled cheese for breakfast. So risotto during White Day was one-time thing. Yeah, because obviously I'm not gonna do a stream in the afternoon. So yeah, that's a one-time thing, kind of thing. Yeah, but then again, it was not a heavy dish, to be honest. The risotto doesn't have that much protein, especially since it's salmon, right? So it's not that crazy. It does have a ton of carbs though, so it's not very diet balanced. You eat a snack if you're hungry? Yeah. Like right now, I had a granola bar. Or a grain bar, I guess. It's got rice, so it's pretty heavy. Yeah, rice is very filling. What's the heaviest lunch you've had? Heaviest lunch? Probably all you can eat. Like a buffet. I think definitely that's like the heaviest.
Hi Lucy, work has been tough lately but I'm happy to watch you stream. It's also my birthday tomorrow, tu cara sonriendo con sudor frío, but thank you for the stream as always.
More birthdays! Oh my god. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christine C. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Thank you so much for coming by today. So many birthdays. Oh my god, it's May. It's the May blooming. To be fair, there were a lot of birthdays on last month too. I think actually more than usual. I think. I remember singing a lot of happy birthdays last month. And many, many more, and many, many more. Yep. Our moms decided to have us in May. Thank you, Lucien, everyone. Yeah. Hope you have a nice, amazing day tomorrow. And enjoy. Yeah, I forgot where I was about like the food stuff. I forgot where I was, but I was saying something along the lines of I think it was dinner. The risotto? Oh, the risotto. Yep, heavy carbs. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, heaviest lunch I've had. Buffet. 100%. Buffet for me, it used to be like a mix of carbs and protein, right? But I feel like I got less to enjoy like all the proteins that they like offer. So I stopped, like some time from now, I stopped getting carbs, like literally at all when I go to a buffet. I just get meat, like any kind of meat. Obviously like chicken or like fish or like steak, you know. But or vegetables, I guess. Those are the only ones that I would get, like broccoli or onions. Yeah, but I don't get pasta, I don't get rice, any of that. It makes me enjoy more, but also it's a lot of food. Straight up meat, yeah. Sides or anything? I guess the sides, I mean, the sides would be the vegetables, right? And then I have like a dessert. So yeah, that's probably the heaviest I've ever ate. Buffet, for sure. Do you get dessert? If they have, yeah, like some ice cream or fruits. I guess you can count fruits as dessert. Pretty much. Some jello. It depends. Do you like seafoods? Oh yeah, I do, but they don't do seafoods good like everywhere, unfortunately. It really sucks that seafood is kind of hard to eat because it's really good. I love crab, but I hate having to get the crab meat out of the crab. I freaking hate it. It's just so inconvenient that I just rather not eat it, even if I like it. Shrimp is the best, definitely. I agree. Shrimp is super easy to eat and also tastes really good. Seafood boil is good. It's really good, but like I've gone to seafood boil and like I said, it really sucks. It really sucks. I don't think it's as good as a lot of people say it. Like it tastes amazing, don't get me wrong. But hear me out, okay? Maybe I suck at opening freaking seafood, right? Like crabs and like hard shells and stuff. Like maybe I suck. Maybe I'm too lazy. But I feel like I enjoyed, whenever I go to seafood, I enjoy the corn, the sausage, the potatoes more than the meat. What does that tell you? It's not seafood. What does that tell you? It's not seafood. And it's not because I don't enjoy the meat. It's because it's hard to freaking open. Cajun corn, yeah. You know, there are tools for that. Even if they're tools, it's a freaking mess. It's a freaking mess. Like, I don't know. I rather have my food be easy to eat. If I'm being honest. Yeah, seafood boils are good, but if I'm enjoying everything but the seafood, then might as well just been somewhere else, you know? Tristan, thank you for the super. Imagine what the first human was thinking the first time they ate a crab. I don't even know, like, they probably killed it first, to be honest. And then, like, try to, like, open it up, like a coconut, perhaps? I don't know. Hard to be in the mind of a caveman. I still prefer hot pot or KBBQ. Yeah, I love it. I prefer it because it's super easy to eat. Have you tried popcorn shrimp or popcorn lobster? I've never tried popcorn lobster, but definitely the shrimp one, yeah. Also, I'm so sorry if there's like anyone here that doesn't like to talk about meat or they're vegan or vegetarian. I'm so sorry. But there's nothing I can do about it. Hot pot is peak. Yeah, hot pot is really nice. It's pretty easy to eat. I've had it twice now, so it's really nice. That's me. Yeah, I'm so sorry. We should ask someone that has lived thousands of years. Unfortunately, not me. I've only lived 129 years old. So, you know, I wasn't here when the first human tried to eat a crab. What about oysters? They're not my favorite, but like they're fine. They're okay. I feel like if I would have oyster, it would be like with like a really good sauce, perhaps. How about scallops? Same. I don't think they're my favorite. They're very, you know, like hard to bite into. So like if you put them in like some good sauce, maybe. Like maybe I'll forget about like the texture. I'm a very like texture taste guy. You know, if it doesn't have good texture, then it might be really hard for me to eat it. I might even gag if I feel like it's like rubber, you know? Have you had clams? Yeah. You don't like chewy food, right? It depends. I've had octopus. I think octopus is a pretty mid-ground of like being not too chewy, but also not too soft, right? So it's good. Especially the deep fried octopus, right? It's so crunchy, and it's so nice. It tastes so good, with like some good sauce. Squid, same. Literally same. Cooked or uncooked? Oh no, I would never eat it uncooked. I mean, I guess I probably have. If I had some seafood in Japan, I probably ate it somehow, but if I knew about it, I would not. I think when I went to eat some sushi at the conveyor belt, I ordered so much sushi that I think I did get some octopus. I think so. I just can't remember. Seafood molcajete? No, I don't think I ever had that. I've seen people eat live octopuses. Ugh, I don't know about that. I would not do that. I could not do that. Nothing alive. Nope. That's terrible. Have you tried Pokeballs? Yeah, I had a phase. I had a phase where I was like very addicted to Pokeballs, but they're so expensive. But they're so good though, especially if like you get to customize your bowl like to your preferences. Like usually I would have like rice, furikake, some what's it called, mango or pineapple, onions. I would have pickles. How is it again? Pickled onions. I would have some carrots and tuna, salmon, tempura, shrimp, or shrimp tempura, and then spicy mayo. What's a poke bowl? Poke bowl is like, it's a bowl of rice. It's like a rice bowl that has like, you know, whatever you want to put in it, basically. I think that's the best description. Like imagine sushi, but in a bowl instead. Right? Oh yeah, and I also get string beans because they're so good. They're so freaking good. Are we getting Pokeballs tomorrow? Nah, I'm not. Not to be confused with a bowl of Pokemon. Yeah. I don't even know why they call it Pokeball, honestly. It's so similar to Pokeball. Do you like shrimp fried rice? Yeah, of course. String beans, my beloved. I know. I love string beans. I love any kinds of beans, honestly. Any kinds of beans and any kinds of onions. Like green onions. Ooh, they're so good. and red onions, white onions. They're all good. Beans, yeah. Beans, what the fuck? Yeah, I love beans. All beans, refried beans, black beans, what's it called? White beans, green beans, any kind of beans. Frijoles, yeah, I love that. I love them. And they're all so different, and like they have different flavors. Baked beans, yeah. What's your favorite bean dish? Ooh, favorite bean dish. I don't know the name, but there is definitely one that I really like, and I think I've tried it in Peru. I just don't know the name. I just like the way they do the beans. Let me see if I can find it actually. It's very simple too, but it also has like such a good freaking flavor, man. I don't think I could ever be able to do it, to be honest. Refried beans with chorizo. Refried beans anywhere, honestly, anywhere. Heck, I even love what's it called again? Natto. I even like natto. I think Nayu also likes natto. Me and Nayu like natto. Every time we went to like have breakfast, we would always get the natto from the buffet. It's healthy, but the taste it tastes pretty good. It depends, right? But it tastes pretty good. I'm trying to find these beans, but I literally can't find them. It's definitely a dish. I just don't know which dish it is. Do lentils count as beans? I don't think so, right? They're just lentils. You heard the smell of natto is really strong? Really? I've had a couple natto now, and I never smell anything bad. Did they count as beans? They do? Lentils? I love lentils. Lentil soup? Woohoo! So good, actually. They really do have a strong smell. Damn. I mean, I have a pretty good nose, but I don't think it smells bad. Are we talking about the same natto then? I don't know. Yeah, I think we are. Because I know the other boys don't like it. So that's crazy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe me and Nayu have like refined taste, perhaps. Smells like socks to me. What? No way. That's way too much. That's crazy. Only the dark hairs of FSP. I mean, if that were the case, then Altus would like it too, and I don't think he does. Or maybe he does, and he just never really wanted it. I think he prefers not to. Get it? Not to. I've never tried natto. What did it taste like? It literally just tastes like beans. It literally just tastes like beans, and that's it. It's just very like slimy. That's it. Like I can't really like identify the flavor. It just, yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's like soybeans. Yeah, soybeans, literally. Fermented soybeans, yeah. How beany were your beans? They were very bien. Muy bien. Fermented slimy beans with strong smell. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I like them though. They're really nice. Especially if you combine them with rice too. It's really nice. And I guess maybe, I don't know. I haven't tried them on their own. Maybe I wouldn't like them. But there's like this yellow sauce that usually comes with, and then soy sauce, right? But I think the yellow is mustard, I think. And that just gives it like a different taste, I think, in my opinion. I think it's mustard. I'm not sure if it's mustard. They look like stickier refried beans. They're not that bad. But I again, is it spicy? No, it's not spicy. Again, like, not everybody likes it, I guess. I feel like you could combine it with anything. Anything you look forward to trying when you go to Beruda? Depends on the season. Or the weather, I guess. If it's summer, definitely not ramen. Definitely not ramen. I look forward to, just in general, I look forward to getting some more tuna. What's it called? Onigiris and some egg sandwich for sure. But like actually food. Some yakiniku. I miss yakiniku. I really do miss it. I think yakiniku is always good regardless if it's summer or winter or, you know, nikuman. Yeah, probably. I mean, I think the mornings, you know, nikuman is best in the morning. But I don't know if it'll be, if it's summer, I don't know if it'll be too hot. If it's winter, obviously it'll be cold, which is really good because nikuman comes in very, very hot, steaming hot, right? It's called karashi. Oh, Japanese mustard. Yeah. Have you tried dango before? I'm so curious about it. I've not tried the actual like dango. I've only tried the konbini dango, and I'm not gonna lie, I think that was probably a really bad idea because they don't taste that good. They're too chewy and way too sweet. I don't think that's the right dango. It's the reason why I didn't want to try konbini store taiyaki, right? And I actually wanted to get like a taiyaki that was like recently made, like a fresh one. Yeah, I think I should have done the same thing. Yeah. Have you tried a tamago kake gohan? I mean, rice up with raw eggs. I think I have. Yeah, I know. I have. Yeah. On my way back, to here, I had some of that during when I was at the airport. There was like this place. It was not exactly that dish, but it had, you know, the rice tub with raw eggs. But then on the side, I also had some meat, you know, I think it was I don't know what kind of meat it was, honestly. I forgot even the name of the dish, to be honest, but it was very similar to having gyudon. I think it's gyudon, I think is the name. Gyudon. Yeah, it was very similar to having gyudon, yeah. But it had a different name. Famichiki is always a winner, for sure. Sukiyaki? Nope. Doesn't seem like it. I love JB street food. I yet have to, like, I really want to, you know, there's like some places that I really wanted to try. I think those are the things that I'm looking forward to, the Japanese street food. I think I haven't had that yet. Yeah, that would be nice. Trying to figure out what you ate. Yeah, me too, but I just don't remember the name. I remember when I saw it and I was like, I was talking to, you know, my manager, and I was saying like, oh, this looks like gyudon, and they're like, oh yeah, it's very similar, but it's a different name. So I don't know. Let me see if I can find, maybe there's like something else. Yeah, I can't seem to find a different one. Sukiyaki. It's not sukiyaki. It's not, no. Is it? Hold on. No, it's not this either. Didn't say the name exactly. No, they did. It was on the menu, but I just forgot. It's been so long, I just completely forgot. Food similar to gyudon. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's very similar, but obviously it's not the same as gyudon. I don't even think that it had a don. It was a very, yeah, it was a very different name for sure. Oyakodon? No, not even close. Actually, not even close. Do you know what letter it starts with? Nah, I can't remember that. Oyakodon was definitely one of the dishes that Mana-san recommended. But I haven't gone to try it. They said it's really good. Let's see. What food is similar to gyudon? Like these names, I don't know these names. I've never heard butadon. I don't think it's butadon. Like I said, it doesn't sound similar to gyudon at all. It's completely different. Maybe it was just a beefsteak and rice topped with raw eggs. It had a name, like obviously, but I just can't remember the name. I really can't. Let me see. That Moyakodon looks so good though. I would love to have that at some point. For sure. Nope, nope. That's crazy, none of these actually. Oh! Wait a minute. I found it. I think I found it. Hold on. Is it though? Hold on, let me keep looking. Let me keep looking. This looks slightly different, but I guess the ingredients may vary, right? It's called, mind you, yeah, it comes with like a side of a soup. It's called gyumeshi. Gyumeshi, yeah. Habiyete. Yeah. You don't know that one. It was really good. It was really delicious. It reminded me of gyudon. Are you the kind to take photos of your food before eating? Nope. Actually, no, I don't. I either forget or I really just don't care. I see the food, I just want to eat it. I'm that guy. He eats before his camera. Which is why we have no more Lunomi's pictures. I mean, to be honest, there hasn't been any dish worthy of Lunomi's. Literally, instead of beef bowl is gyudon, it's beef meal gyumeshi. Yeah, it's like I said, it literally is very similar to gyudon, and it tastes almost exactly like gyudon, but like obviously it had some different ingredients. But the meat, the meat was like literally the same. I got some rice, some raw egg, and the soup on the side. Yeah. My God, my nose is so itchy. It's like my body is like, you're gonna get sick, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm guilty of taking pics of my food when I go out with friends, and that's fine. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing. Umeshi, thanks for giving me an idea to order for brunch. Heck yeah! Umeshi is so good, actually. I've actually never ever had a raw egg on top of my food. And they gave us one raw egg. And so I did it, and it tasted super good. I liked it. You know, I'm always down to try new things, right? I could have died, but I didn't. Even if you go to a nice cafe and order pretty desserts, you don't take any photos? I don't, yeah. I should have definitely taken a photo of that one. I think Roscoe did. I was that one time when I went with Roscoe, and like everybody was in this cafe, and we ordered like a freaking ice thingy, right? And Roscoe definitely like took a picture, and then I asked him to like take a picture of mine too, and then send it to me. We were laughing so hard because we wanted. What's the name of those things? The ice. What's the name again? Ice shave, right? We we asked for one, but we didn't know which one. Like shaved ice, yeah, we didn't know which one to get, and we were like trying to thinking of like a really small one, so we got the tiniest one, but it turned out that it was massive. It was a freaking mountain, and we got 2 of them, and then we were just laughing like hysterically. We could not stop laughing. I don't know if you guys remember that story, but there were like 2 girls sitting next to the table where we were, and they were like looking at us like super sus, like, why are these guys laughing so much? Like, you can see the judgment in their faces, actually. We just couldn't stop laughing, dude. When we were completely normal, and it was just me and Roscoe because the other boys were like on another table, because there was not enough space, so me and Roscoe had to go to a different one. And yeah, we got these when we got these shaved eyes. God damn. They were massive. We just started laughing like for no reason. How loud were you guys? Pretty loud, I think, unfortunately. But it wasn't a problem. I think the place was closing like very soon anyways. But we were like, you know, like doing that sound. Did other boys share or make the same mistake? I don't think so. I think they knew what they were getting. But me and Roscoe were not. We were not like... Really, we were not expecting it. Yeah, it was mango flavor too. Yeah, we did not expect it to be that big. It was so funny, man. Those are the memories that I will always cherish. Like every time we go to Japan, there's always something, man. It's so fun. So fun to hang out with the boys. Did you eat it all? Of course, yeah. It was very hot, so I mean, I didn't mind. It was pretty cheap too. And no, you know what's the thing? Like we were going to order the one that was called like Mount Fuji or something, because we thought that the normal ones were like super small. So I was like, you know what? Like maybe we should just get a Mount Fuji each other, like each, right? We were about to do that actually. Thank God we didn't, because like holy frick. I think Uki did order that one, but they were pretty sure what they were getting into. We didn't notice though until later. Yeah, we actually thought every single one was that size, and that's why we ordered the other ones, expecting it was gonna be that size. So it was actually bigger. Whoo! Everything that has a mountain's name is anything but small. I just like I'm not I'm not used to that. Like over here, when you see something that says small, it's actually tiny. I guess in Japan, something small is actually like, I don't know, like a pretty decent size. No brain freeze. No brain freeze, actually. I think... No, wait, actually, Roscoe did have brain freeze. I remember. I feel it's the opposite. I mean... Small in America is tiny as hell. it's really tiny. I feel like small in Japan is pretty decent. And they don't have that many sizes, right? They have like small and big. That's it. Like small and large. I don't think I've seen medium. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. In here you have small, medium, large, extra large. You have like so many sizes. Medium food feels like extra large. That's what I'm saying. Are most American portions huge? Yeah. The small ones are pretty small though. Like barely baby food, I think. Sizes here are pretty big. The portions are so different. No, yeah, for sure. Even anything that you get, like a burger, like if you get a decent, like normal size, I guess you would call it medium. It's pretty big in Japan, but in America, like medium is like pretty normal, like almost small, and then small is like even smaller. Yeah, and in Japan, like large is actually large. In here, large feels like it should be the average size, like medium, right? that's what it feels like. Here large feels like it should be medium, and over there large is humongous, like way too much. It's crazy. I thought Japan portions are smaller than the US. I mean, yeah, they are, but like they do mean what they mean. You know, if you get large in Japan, it's actually humongous. If you get large in America, it's kind of mid. They don't lie. They actually know they don't. They actually don't lie. And I think that goes for most things actually, because I remember at times like thinking about like, should I get small? Should I get large? Should I get something like, you know? So whenever I got like the large portion of something, like it was actually way too much. Especially ramen. There's two sizes of like ramen in the ramen places that we went. You got the small size and you got the large size. Large is way too much. Is actually way too much ramen. Like I could barely even finish mine, but I did. And small is actually pretty decent, to be honest. Like it's very, very filling. Yeah. But then again, like the size difference and the price is not really that much of a gap. It's not that crazy. So you think like, oh, maybe I should get a large. Because I mean, it's like maybe like 150 more yen, and I get more, you know. But when you start eating it, you're like, oh frig, I can't even finish it. Hola, hola, hi. Get more bang for your buck. Yeah, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it's just worth to just get the small one. To be honest, share with a friend. Yeah, with my friend that got the small one, Cass. Who's the person in the group to finish all the food for everyone? It depends. I feel like it's everybody except Gail. Like we would always just like either share whatever leftovers Gail has, or Gail just give it to somebody. I think that Gail's just super picky. Yeah. It's like he puts his food on he's bidding his food, you know what I mean? Like he's like, who wants the broccoli piece? And everybody's like, me. Yeah. All right, next bid. I am bidding my My kimchi dish, my kimchi plate. Who wants it? Who wants it? I think I ended up eating his kimchi because I did eat kimchi twice. I remember that, and I was supposed to only eat one. Do a trade, bro. Don't give for free. Nah, my meat is my meat. You know what I mean? Auctioning veggies, yeah. Just bidding. But usually, if anything, usually it's like me or Roscoe that eat his, you know, his leftovers. Sometimes maybe Kaz or Sander, but usually it's me and Roscoe. Yeah. Who in Avalon likes to eat very much? Roscoe. More than anyone, Roscoe. There are so many different types of kimchi. Yeah, it was actually a good one. I don't really like every kinds of kimchi, but that one was pretty good. I think I've been lucky to like have liked every single kind of kimchi that I've tried. Finally got to catch your stream. Late time zones make it difficult. Yeah, but welcome. Hi. Don't worry. I think well, I'm not streaming tomorrow, but the couple of streams that I have this week are going to be very long, so maybe a lot of people will be able to catch them. Is that a serious question? Of course, the zombie is the one that eats all of it. Man, he's always eating. Indeed. What about you? Do you eat a lot? I think I eat a pretty good portion. I get full very quickly. But I do eat pretty decently, I guess. Like, I feel like, for me, in Japan though, because it's definitely different from here. In Japan, I eat a lot for breakfast. It's completely the opposite from like here. In Japan, I eat a ton for breakfast. I eat something very light for lunch, and then for dinner, it's like maybe an onigiri. Yeah, but for breakfast in Japan, I actually have like a lot of things, like from onigiri to a sandwich to a nikuman or maybe a famichiki, like all of them together, right? And it gives me energy for the whole day. Somehow it really fits. And on top of that, like I would have like a coffee or a yuzu, you know, drink. Yeah. It's like super completely different from here. But I think the reason why is because of the jet lag. That's the only reason why. I don't think it's anything to do with the food there. I think it's just jet lag that makes me basically be hungrier in the opposite time zone. Right? In the morning instead of like in the evening night. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Now that I think about it, I think that's why it is. That's why like during lunchtime I'm really not that hungry, right? And that's why maybe I can't even finish my ramen, like my large ramen. Yeah, do you eat snacks? Every now and then, yeah. I don't think I've ever like really bought snacks in Japan for just like eating snacks, honestly. The first time I went, I did, and I barely even ate them. Plus, I don't really know what kind of snacks are really good in Japan, so it's kind of hard, I guess. Like, is there like, well, maybe next time that I'm in Japan, I'll probably ask on Twitter, like, for you guys to like recommend me like some snack from the convenience store, right? And then maybe I'll try some. Do you still like Umaibo? I do, but to be fair, it depends on the place, but you don't find them everywhere, to be honest. Like maybe 7-Eleven, perhaps, but like maybe not. Maybe Family Mart. I don't know where to find. I think Family Mart definitely has a lot, but I don't know if 7-Eleven actually has, because if they had, I would have definitely gotten them. Maybe the one that I went didn't. You should do a Japanese snack tasting stream. I could buy a lot of snacks and bring them back, but I would have to buy them on the very last day because otherwise they could probably just go bad, right? So maybe I can do that. I can probably do that. Snack tasting stream would be nice. But then you guys would have to like recommend me like a lot of snacks, because if I choose them, I'll be very biased, right? I'll choose only what I like, and I think the fun part is trying things that I haven't tried before. So yeah, if I'm in Japan and I think about that, I'll make like a Twitter post or something, right? And have you guys like basically choose for me, and I'll just buy it and bring it back. Can you not end the stream until I come back from my classes? Oh man, when do you end your classes? We've been live for 2 hours. I've been talking for 2 hours. When is that? What if it's in 3 hours? Oh my god. I don't think I can go for that long. 24-hour stream. I'm not gonna lie though, I wish I could have that energy, because if I did, I would stream until I get 90k. Unfortunately, I don't think I will. You're a vampire, you don't need sleep. 19, thank you for the suba. Here's to another week of positivity, and a big thank you to the lovely Lunarists and our hard-working Kamiyoshi. I hope you know how much happiness you give people around you. Huggies for all. Thank you! Thank you, thank you! 19, thank you for the super! Also, since we're talking about food, remember to reward yourself with something tasty and make yourself happy too. Oh, I should. I actually should get something to eat after this. I should. Yeah. You know, I've been craving some pancakes, not gonna lie. And I do have the pancake stuff. I can just make pancake if I want to. Get some Sriracha mayo. I need to buy more. Hopefully I can find. Cheese pancakes. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Some mozzarella cheese pancakes. To be fair, you can use any kind of cheese. But right now I have mozzarella, so. Pancakes with Sriracha mayo? No. No, that does not go together. It wouldn't be bad, but that does not go together. You cannot not do syrup. Or honey. Whichever you like. You finished the one you already have? Yes, I did. Like literally 2 days ago. Yeah. Over the weekend, it was gone. Just try Sriracha mayo for the first time last night. You like it a lot. Which one? Because there's many, and they all taste different actually. Because they're all made with different mayo and different srirachas. Honestly, if there's like a one that I recommend, is frick, the brand. It's the chicken. Frick, I don't know the brand. Actually, no. There's a better one. There's a better one. It has like avocado on the label. I think it's something like Lee, blah blah blah, Lee, blah blah blah. You know, I'm not trying to say the whole thing. How you drink Sriracha mayo? Drink? Bro got the Sriracha mayo tier list in his head. Yeah, I do actually. I do. They all are different for like different things. I use them for different things. There's another one that's like Sriracha mayo. It's like a more smaller version. And they also have levels of spicy. Yeah. And there's another one that I really use. Yeah, there's like the how do I explain it? There's like, it's not a chicken, it's like a bird. It has like a bird in the logo, which is pretty good too. I just don't know the names. And I use them all for like different things. It wasn't real Sriracha mayo. I just got Sriracha sauce for the first time and mixed it with mayo. Yeah, that counts. I mean, that counts. I think that's probably even the best type of Sriracha mayo, not gonna lie. Like, it depends on like what kind of flavor you're looking for. You know, if there's people out there that are like the experts on coffee and like the different types of blends and like all their crafts, I'm the expert on Sriracha mayo, and I can give you every single kind of combination and what each Sriracha mayo fits the best for. Can you describe the bottle, maybe? Okay, so one of them has a literally like some sort of bird. I don't know what kind of bird it is. I wish I could tell you. The other one that I use more frequently for like most things like rice and pasta is the one that has a brand that starts with Lee and has like avocados on a toast, right? You can also use this one for like literally toasts, I guess. More specifically for salads, to be honest. It's just really good with vegetables. There is another one that's like more similar to like a bottle of ketchup, right? That one's like really, really good for like sushi. If you want to have it with like gimbap too, like you can have that. It's really good. There's another one that I can't seem to find that's pretty good for like the Flying Goose brand. Probably. It might be. It might actually be. I'm trying to find the one that I'm talking about. Okay, so Sriracha Mayo Dynamite from the brand that starts with PF. That one's good. I actually prefer this one because for my quesadillas. I have like my quesadillas with cheese, whatever, chicken if you want to put chicken. And the reason why I like this one for quesadillas is because this one has a more spicy taste. Yeah, this one has a more spicy taste than the others, and it just gives it a really, really good flavor to, you know, the quesadillas are already like really good tasting, but it kind of misses that like spicy, you know, spiciness from the Sriracha mayo. So I usually use this one for those kind of things. Yeah, but I don't use this one for like rice. You could. I mean, it's probably made for it. But to be fair, the other one that's like a dressing, I like it more for like salads, rice, spaghetti, right? Or even meat. But this one specifically for like quesadillas is really good. Yeah. Should start a Sriracha mayo brand. Now, if you want a more like handmade, you know, Sriracha mayo, you would have to make your own mayo from scratch, which is not that hard, right? If you do your research. And then you just buy the Sriracha, the normal Sriracha. What's it called? The one that has like a rooster logo. I don't know which one that is. That's how I used to make my Sriracha. The first time. And then I figure that I love Kewpie mayo. So I started also using Kewpie mayo and combining it with that Sriracha, because it just gives it a different flavor. You know, Kewpie mayo has a very specific flavor compared to like other mayo, you know, flavors. Fries dipped in Sriracha mayo sounds fire. Actually, for fries, if you want to do like fries or fried shrimp or like tempura, I would probably recommend the PF Dynamite, you know. That one's really good for that, I think. The only thing is that it comes in like not much. It's not a lot, right? It's very small. It's not a lot, so it's not. I don't think it's very good for dipping, but you could try it for sure. It's really good if you like your fries or your shrimp tempura spicy. You know, it's not that spicy either, and it's very sweet. You try mixing Sriracha with hot sauce. It's not too bad. I used to have only Sriracha actually with like other spicy sauces, but then I discovered Sriracha mayo and it was like game changer. You know, it was game changer. Yeah, you know, you might be laughing. You might be like, oh, like what is this guy talking about? But there's so many ways you can make Sriracha mayo, and they all taste different. They all are different for different things. And that goes for everything. Like coffee is the same way, right? Like the way you make coffee, to the way you grind your coffee, to the way which machine you use or what you use to make the coffee, what you know, it's the same for everything. Like depending on what you use, your Sriracha mayo will taste different. Yeah. Someone sponsored this man Sriracha mayo. That applies to any food or drinks. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like it really, there's so many options that you can customize it to your best liking. I've obviously already found like my favorites, but if I were to choose to make my own, I wouldn't make mayo from scratch. I would just get Kewpie mayo and mix it with the Brewster brand Sriracha. That's the best combination, in my opinion, at least for my likings. Your knowledge in Sriracha mayo is endearing. I've been having it for a long time now. I've been experimenting with different Sriracha mayos, and even trying to make it myself from scratch. So like, I kind of know a little bit. You'll be amazed seeing how many Sriracha they have in Sriracha, Thailand. That's the origin of the Sriracha sauce. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. How do we get a Sriracha mayo company to sponsor the next Avalon Cup? Oh, heck yeah. That'd be crazy, though. Kewpie mayo is really good. I would actually, yeah. I think Kewpie mayo is definitely top 1 mayos in the world. The second one, I don't know the brand, but there's a brand from Peru that is top tier, and it's almost, if not close to Kewpie mayo in flavor. Very, very good. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Kewpie mayo inspired. Yeah. McCormick? I don't know. I don't know the brand. I really don't know. It's been so long since I've been there, so yeah. Sriracha mayo with pancakes? I don't recommend it. You can try it if you want to. It probably will taste good, but I wouldn't recommend. Like, the thing is, like, with pancakes, you want to really have that syrup, you know? You cannot not do the syrup. And then you can't combine syrup with Sriracha mayo. It just doesn't go together. Interesting. So yeah, if anybody has, like, questions about Sriracha mayo... I got you. Pancake with Nutella is good though. Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, that hazelnut taste. If you try hard enough, it might taste good. I mean, it might actually. To each their own. What's the most perfect ratio of Sriracha mayo? Like I said, it depends on what you want. Do you want it to be more spicy? Do you want it to be more sweet? Do you want it to be less spicy? You know, I think, in my opinion, for me, the perfect ratio is just straight up 70 to 80% Sriracha, 20% mayo. Like, not that much mayo. Where, like, the color isn't that bright, but it's like a very orangey, pinkish, like salmon color. Yeah. If you want it to be more spicy, it's never going to be super spicy. I'm sorry, Sriracha mayo is not spicy. It has some, you know, some spicy. Maybe for some people it is very spicy. But Sriracha mayo is not meant to be spicy. It's just meant to give that spicy flavor. Right? If you want it some, like, more mild, definitely, but still have, like, a hint of that Sriracha, definitely try, like, 70% mayo and, like, 30% Sriracha. And then that's a pretty good one. Or if you just want to be basic, just do 50-50. It's super simple. Sriracha mayo reviewing stream when? I could do that. If I could find, like, different ways to make it. I don't think it would be that hard, honestly. Just buy different types of Sriracha, combine it with different types of mayos. Right? I could do that. Yeah. When you can use Sriracha mayo costume acid. For sure, yeah. Like ranking different brands. I wouldn't say ranking brands. I would say I would create new types of Sriracha mayo and then just ranking the taste. Because I wouldn't want to rank brands. You should do a Sriracha mayo combo stream once you find it. Yeah, I could do that. I think that's a pretty cool idea. It could be also informative. Who knows? Maybe somebody would like find their favorite Sriracha mayo. So you'll make it yourself. I would make it myself. I mean, not from scratch, but I would combine them myself on stream. You know, like do the portions, the ratios, and find certain different types of mayo, different types of Sriracha. You know, Sriracha is very easy to find. Sriracha mayo, however, not. So I'm just lazy, and I like the specific flavor of the one that I usually buy already as Sriracha mayo. But I mean, I could literally have an infinite Sriracha mayo if I make it myself. Like I said, Sriracha is not that hard to find. You can find so many different brands and so many different flavors of Sriracha too. Kewpie mayo versus regular mayo. Yeah. Kewpie mayo is really expensive here though, so if I go to Japan, I'm definitely bringing some Kewpie mayo with me. I did last time because here, oh my god, you get like a small Kewpie mayo for like $8. Like, bro, I literally brought one from Japan and it was $2. What the hell? The scalpers, man. Edna, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Adding to the shopping list, the Sriracha aisle. I like how we spent over an hour on food talk. True, we haven't even talked about the schedule. Wait. You're so passionate about Sriracha mayo. It's literally my favorite sauce. Here it is. Let me see. We are May, right? Today's May 11th. Well, today is 12, I think. Yeah, 12. Okay. There we go. Art by Miki-san. Amazing. Really like the colors in this art. It makes me look evil, which I like, but very handsome. Fire art. I can't believe we're actually reviewing the the schedule like 2 hours in. We've been talking a lot today. It's crazy. And well, today we're doing Moonlight Chats, which, by the way, next week is the 40th episode of Moonlight Chats, and we're having a special guest. Yes, we are. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. There's no hints, and you will know by next Sunday. There's two things that you will know next Sunday: the theme for the karaoke that's happening next week, and the special guest for Moonlight Chats. I guess the only hint I can give you is not a really hint. It's not really a hint, but it's somebody that you guys really love. Obviously, I haven't had them on stream, like on Moonlight Chats before, so you can rule those out. Yeah. But yeah. La. We are doing la tomorrow. I'm recording. I'm working. On Wednesday, I'm playing A Date with Death Beyond the Bet. Yes, that's gonna be a long stream, probably, maybe 5 hours, perhaps. But yeah. After that, we're having a very long Zatsu stream. Before we play Bloody Painter Dating Sim, because the DLC is like 20 to 30 minutes. We're playing the Valentine's DLC, so it's gonna be pretty cool, you know. Maybe like, I think it's like continuation or like more like a spin-off, right? So we get to know a little more about our boy BP, right? Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. So itchy. It's like it wants me to sneeze, but I don't want to sneeze. Yeah, so we're gonna be, it's gonna be like maybe like 20, 30 to 40 minute gameplay. So we're gonna be talking a little bit, kind of sandwiching a little bit, right? And top it off with another Zatsu at the end, most likely. Andy, thank you for the super. It's my birthday tomorrow, but you're not streaming. Also, still waiting on that apology video last week. Oh my god, 3 birthdays tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andy. Parentheses, Altiverse. Close parentheses. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Everybody has their birthday tomorrow. Sheesh. I'm so sorry I'm not streaming tomorrow. No. But maybe if you're lucky, you'll catch me on Cass's stream. So maybe. Like if you're lucky, as in like if I finish my work and I join him. Yeah. But yeah, we're doing that on Wednesday, and Thursday, straight up from the morning. Probably gonna take 6, 7, 8 hours. It might be a long stream. We're finishing the emote commissions. I'm not taking commissions until I finish the current ones, by the way. So I'm just finishing the commissions that we currently have. What is Cass doing? He's playing Valorant. So it might be HopCon. So yeah. You know, on Thursday we're gonna be finishing the emote commissions, not taking commissions until I finish the ones that I still have. So it's gonna be a long stream. I think I did the math. We have like, I forgot. Frick. It was, well, actually I can tell you right now. Let me tell you how many commissions I still have left. Emote commissions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 commissions. So yeah, 15. Which I kind of estimated it'll be like around 6 to 7 hours. If I'm not taking too long, which I don't think I will take too long. But we'll see. If I don't finish, I mean, obviously we'll just do another stream. Which I really like. I think it's very therapeutic, or whatever you want to call it. It's really nice. It's very chill. I like doing some art. I feel like I'm getting better every time though, even though it doesn't matter because it's a mouse anyways. But yeah, I'll do my best to finish. If I don't, I'll just finish another stream. And then we're playing Tribe 9 Chapter 2. I'm not sure if we'll be able to finish the chapter, but I'm gonna go for maybe 6 hours, 7 hours at most. So they're gonna be very long streams, and maybe we'll be able to at least reach somewhere Chapter 2, finish Chapter 2, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Then we have Friday off because I'm recording, and then Saturday I come back with a Valorant HopCon, which I think so far confirmed. I think Nayu will join me, and then anyone else who wants to join, I guess, if they want to join or not. But yeah, at least Nayu I know. I asked him already, so yeah, and that's going to be the schedule for this week. Very exciting. It's almost like I never left. I'm having 6 streams, and they're pretty long streams, so it'll be like almost like I never left. It's just that there's breaks in between. I hope you can snag Gale and Roscoe and Cass. I think Gale would probably be asleep. I think Roscoe might be streaming, and Gale might also be like streaming or busy. You never leave, you're always stuck in our head. I'm living there rent-free. Thank you for the schedule. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty exciting, to be honest. Definitely a different approach. I'm trying to stream as much as I can though, while also taking, the days that I need for work. Pay rent to us, Lucy. My bad. I will next week during the karaoke. When are you gonna pay up next week? Next week, okay? With interest. The late fee is $25. What? $25 is a lot. I could buy 6, 12. I could buy 4 Sriracha mayo bottles. What? That's crazy. Two karaoke streams? I don't think I can do 2. I don't think I know that many songs. He calculated base of Sriracha mayo. It's kind of hard to calculate $25 the base of Sriracha mayo because they usually cost like $6.99 or $5.99. So I calculated it around like maybe 4. Around that. Your blood is maybe Sriracha mayo, dude. I was sleeping and just woke up to the stream playing. Hi. You shall go back to sleep. Get this guy a Sriracha mayo transfusion. That's what's running in my blood now. It's not blood, it's Sriracha mayo. Honestly, I would prefer it. So every time I get hurt, or every time I, quotation mark, bleed, I could eat it. I just drink it. The Sriracha vampire. Imagine if Lucy wears his Sriracha mayo costume for his karaoke. Hell no! It's Sriracha mayo and coffee. Trust. That's the best combination though. Like you need to understand, like you need to make a really, really hot cup of coffee or warm cup of coffee. Okay? Alright, listen. A warm or hot cup of coffee. Make you some quesadillas. Maybe just cheese, maybe quesadilla with chicken. And then put your Sriracha mayo on top. Bite onto it, right? Into it, or whatever. Just bite it. Feel the spicy. Right? Feel the spicy. Swallow. And then drink coffee. It hits. It hits. It actually hits. You don't drink coffee? Ooh, okay, that one's hard there then. That's really rough. Sriracha mayo on my coffee? No. How do you discover this combo? It's because I just love both. So I was just eating and then suddenly I tried my coffee and then you can feel the pain. It's not a bad pain though. It's like a good pain, you know? It's like, it's very hot, but the thing is like the reaction that you get from like hot plus spicy, it's just something different, you know? It's a different kind. I call it pain because it is kind of like something that you probably wouldn't want if it didn't taste good, right? But it tastes good. I'll try adding Sriracha mayo in my coffee. No! On your food! You eat first and then you have the coffee. Like, use the coffee as your water to like, you know, pass the food, if that makes sense. Taste is pain, like beauty is pain. I mean, I say pain because it's like, maybe a lot of people don't like it that spicy, you know? Usually Sriracha mayo is not that spicy, but with the hot coffee, it'll give that spicy kick. Put Sriracha mayo in coffee, LOL. What if I want spicy coffee though? I mean, you could, if you want to try it. I've never tried it. I don't think I would, to be honest. There is spicy coffee, but I wouldn't try it like pouring Sriracha mayo on it. You kind of want to try it. You know what? You can try it. If you don't like it, don't blame me though. But if you like it, let me know. Has anyone done the Hot One Spicy Challenge? I would, but it's too expensive. I've actually, that was like one of the ideas to do it with Gale during that hand cam that we did, the off collab. But I ended up not buying the hot ones because it's like $120 for like the hot ones. the sauces, like, you know, the legit sauces. So I just bought different ones. Isn't Sriracha mayo expensive? It's like $5-6. Depending on the one that you buy, it could be cheaper. I know some people put pepper or chili in their coffee, but Sriracha, I've heard about it. Yeah, I've heard about it. But yeah, Sriracha, I don't know about that one. That's expensive, yeah. For those sauces, it's more about the name, less about the sauce. It's the brand. Search the brand you recommended. The brand I recommended? Wait, what? Which one? What brand? I think I recommended like 4 brands. The Lee one? Huh? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I buy them for like $6. Unless you're buying like 3 gallons, maybe. What quesadillas do you recommend for the Sriracha plus coffee combo? Honestly, whatever floats your boat, to be honest. But I'm gonna go for the expensive one because the flavor is just irreplaceable. Okay? By the way, have you liked the stream? Let me search it up for you. So hold on. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-bum. All right, there we go. So obviously, if you live in a different country, you might have different ones, like brand-wise. But for tortillas, if you want the best flavor with that Sriracha mayo, it has to be spinach tortillas. Okay? Doesn't matter what brand you buy, spinach tortillas. It's healthier, and it also tastes way better. Winnie, thank you so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. Me watching Moonlight Chats after 3 12-hour shift and a 14-hour nap. It's like a reward. Oh my god, get some rest. You deserve it. Oh my god, that's a lot. Flour tortillas are amazing for quesadillas and Oaxaca cheese at top tier. Yeah, they're definitely good. Like I said, it doesn't matter which kind of tortillas you get, but in my opinion, spinach tortillas are just, they're just really, really good with Sriracha mayo. I'm a broke college student. Okay, that might be a little expensive for you then. Just normal tortillas is fine. Normal tortillas is fine too. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even though I used to buy those, I stopped at some point because, to be fair, the spinach tortillas are way more expensive. Like, it is not worth it all the time unless you have a lot of money. It's kind of like a luxury, you know? Like, you should treat it like that. You maybe not have it all the time, but sometimes it's okay to try it. I don't even have it that much, just sometimes. Lucien Clips, thank you so much for the 13 months. Here's to many more member milestones. Have a great day, everyone. Let's go! I've never heard of Oaxaca cheese before. Sounds yummy. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. You didn't even know there's spinach tortillas? Yeah, there's a lot of different types of tortillas. Oh yeah, happy birthday too. I saw that like right before stream. Happy birthday, there's so many birthdays today and tomorrow, Jesus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lucien Clips. Happy birthday to you. It's so funny to say Lucien clips because that's like literally my name, so it's like saying happy birthday to myself. Have a great one. Or I hope you had a great one. By the way, I got a DM. I'm gonna read it out loud, but I'm not gonna say who, because I need you guys' help, because I think I'm gonna fail at this one, okay? So somebody messaged me. So, my chat convinced me to ask for vampire advice. How do I become an amazing vampire? How do I answer? You know other vampires? What makes an amazing vampire, actually? I think I act as anything but a vampire. If anything, I'm more like modern vampire. Tell him to drink Sriracha. Wonder at 3 p.m. Exactly. I'm like all a vampire shouldn't be, but that makes me a vampire. That's so random. You should laugh like a billionaire. I think they actually want a real answer. And that's why I should answer. What happened, Bella? It even makes no sense though, because it's not even the vampire that says it, dude. But it's so funny. I have died every day waiting for you. Oh my god. Do not ask Lucy for advice. I feel so bad. I feel like their question was like super genuine. Never go to Lucy advice unless you want to be trolled. Should I tell them to watch the Vampire Diaries, maybe? Tell them to watch Twilight. I feel like Twilight vampires are more anything but vampires. I'm not gonna lie. Twilight, it's like joke of vampires. Exactly why it's funny. At least they drink blood. I guess so. Tell them to watch Interview with a Vampire. Hold on, maybe I can find a YouTube video. Let me see. How to be a good vampire. Damn, I should make a video about it because nobody has ever made. Oh wait, how to be a good vampire, lesson 1. Wait, what? What is this video? Always give into temptation. Always lie about your age. What? What is this? Hold on, what? Pressure makes diamonds. Don't play with your food. Always eat your dinner. Okay. Don't skip dinner. Don't skip dinner, and you're gonna be a very good vampire. It's a chat, they're actually serious about it. I need to give a serious answer, not what happened, Vela. Okay, they're saying that it's clearly to give off hot, sexy vampire vibes. How do I do that? I need help. Send them your photo. What makes a vampire, honestly? Like, not exactly a vampire, but the vibes, right? Tristan, thank you for the super. First rule about Vampire Club, don't talk about Vampire Club. If I send him my 1.0, I would say a good way to be a vampire is be edgy, right? But not extremely edgy, I think. Okay, that's a good one. Have red eyes. Have red eyes. Are you though? I mean, I am edgy, but not extremely edgy. Like, I don't make edginess my whole personality, right? My lore is angst. My outfit is pretty edgy, but it's not like my whole personality. Have fangs. Be mysterious. Edgy. Extremely pale. Laugh like a billionaire. Hate garlic. Not all vampires hate garlic. Actually, in fact, garlic does nothing to vampires. Call everyone around you peasants. I think you got the wrong type of vampire. What kind of vampire are you watching? What the hell? Did you know that vampires... by vampires, I mean like... You know, on the history of vampires, vampires are very, very chivalrous, and they are just, you know, they go by the rules. They would never cheat, as in like, they would never do something that's seen as unjust, if that makes sense. So like if they made a bet, or if they made or if we made like a you know, like a treat, I would never break that, right? It would be fulfilled. They play fair. Yeah. This vampire knows other vampires. Listen, I know my family. I just don't remember like all the things that happened, but I know the ways I was taught. Hello? They are very noble-like. Yeah, they are. They are just chivalrous. Yeah. They go by the rules. They would never break a promise. So you're not the only vampire. Now I am. Obviously, I wasn't. Yep. Very much bound to their honor. Yep. You're not making sense right now. What do you mean? Do you lore? Do you know lore? Like, there are no other vampires. There were other vampires. Do you lore? You know what it means to be the only vampire? But there were, past tense, other vampires. You know what that means? Do you lore? can just make shit up? It means they don't exist anymore. They're dead. That's what it means. I am the only one. Literally in the coffins. Not the D word. Last of your kind type of thing. Yeah, exactly. I thought that was like obvious, right? Like if I could just go back and ask any other vampire about my past, wouldn't I have done it already? Wouldn't I have done it already? I think that would be the easy. Why would I just wander off, like looking for like answers about my family and all of that when I could just ask them, right? But no, I can't because there's nobody. There's nobody. Do you remember that? I tried. I tried to do that. I tried to look for answers, and there was nobody. What happened, Lucien? What happened? You and Zanny came into this world around the same time. We all came at the same time, yeah. Hey, that sounds weird. We came into this. What the frick, man? We all arrived here at the same time, okay? Yeah, the phrasing. I meant arrived, okay? I meant arrived. We all arrived here at the same time. Yes, because Zanny is 128. You have to remember that vampire years are not the same as demon years. You know, 128 years in demon years might be so many years in human years and vampire years. Like the time in the underworld might be way different than the time, you know, in the overworld. So you have to think about that, actually. He might be older than you think. You're trying to say Zanny's old? I'm trying to say that he might. He might. Remember, the underworld is not the living world. Or the world of the living, right? Usually, most of us use a... When I say most of us, I mean like... Probably Kaz doesn't, but most of us use a... Like our own approximate conversion, right? For example, 129 years in vampire years is like 29 years in human years. So for humans, it's not that much, but for vampires, it's even less. It's like nothing. Like I said, 129 years for a vampire is like literally nothing. 500 years is like basically, you know, you've lived quite a life. Thousands of years is a lot. Let's consider an old vampire. I mean, I wish I knew, but I would say old vampire, like maybe 1,000. I don't even know if vampires can go for that long, to be honest. They could. I mean, they could. Because obviously vampires are immortal beings, right? But, like I said, I don't know. Maybe there is a vampire that is that old, and I just don't know them, right? Maybe there isn't a vampire that's that old. I couldn't tell. To be fair, vampires could just go forever, but... Do vampires really die if their necks are snapped? I don't know. Let me try. No. No, we don't die. Who said finally? What? Huh? Barry, think of the soup. What about silver in the heart? Not really. Well, I mean, maybe actually. But for me, it's really weird, honestly. But I don't work like a conventional vampire. Like I said, usually vampires need blood to keep like the youth and keep living. I don't need that, right? But at the same time of not needing blood, I also don't die by the same means or get hurt by the same means as vampires do. Cypher, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. I open up stream and you snap your neck like, bro. Oh, you're the one that said finally, aren't you? What? No. So will you age without blood? No, I it's like normally age, but it's like I don't need blood, you know? I can still keep my youth without blood. It's not necessary. I don't think it's that hard to like understand. I just like something, you know, made it so that I don't particularly have the same weaknesses as a vampire. Right? And also, I don't need to drink blood. Hi, welcome. You adapted to the modern world. Now you only need coffee. Honestly, yeah. The souls? Yeah. Can you turn other people into vampires? I've never tried. Mickey, thank you so much for the Moomba. The one gifted. All that I'm hearing is that you're a human with fangs. I keep saying it, but yeah. Pretty much. More than average human, I guess. You know, I am stronger than average human. I'm faster than average human. I can self-heal faster than human. But I can't fly. So basically just a better human. Mafia Gravity, thank you for the super. Thank you. That's a Roscoe, Lunaris, and Netherling. Oh, I might have a problem. See, Lucy snaps his neck. Oh no. Anyway. I cannot turn into a bat, exactly. I cannot shapeshift. Gracie, thank you for the super. What happened if we know other vampires? What you gonna do? Oh, you don't. You got the early human beta update. No, I got the alpha update. Can something make you more powerful, or can you be influenced by something? Influence? Maybe. Can something make me more powerful? Maybe. Yeah. You never tried? Okay, but you know how to turn other people into vamps? I don't! Because I've never tried. Can you say blah blah blah? Yeah. Blah blah blah. Does alcohol affect vampires differently? I don't know, but I got high tolerance. Maybe it's metabolism stuff. I'm looking forward to your lore posts. Please give me more crumbs. Oh yeah, there's a lot more. Something more powerful, like a crystal. Maybe it's something else. And a crystal. Who knows? Dracula was wrong. Vampires do say blah blah. Chun chun chun. I don't need to know anything about how his vampire powers work. All I need to know is how he's older than even me. I don't got powers. I don't got no powers. This is just normal, natural. I don't fly. I don't got super strength. Inhuman strength, probably. But I'm not as strong as Rysar. Self-healing is a power? No, it's not. It's just improved self-healing. Humans have self-healing. You know, when you injure yourself, after some time, you heal yourself, right? It's just that mine is faster. Healing is not a superpower. Soul magic? That is not a power. That's magic. Mitosis. The power of mitosis. Bro's just casting a spell right now on somebody that's injured. Mitosis. They suddenly heal. It's crazy. Crazy spell. Man, I had a lot of fun today, honestly. How does Moonlight Chats keep getting better? I don't understand. Can somebody explain what happened? Dumbledore lost out on a star student, honestly. What about the power to make Lunaris be able to interact with others? That's magic. I learned it, by the way. I didn't have it. I learned it. I don't know if that was obvious. I think it was. The lore post says it, right? Yeah. No magic can make me touch grass. What happened, Lucien? I know Lunar is right. Not the Lucien. For my first Moonlight Chat stream, it was so much fun. Thank you. I appreciate that. And basically, I mean, you know, every stream is a mini Moonlight Chats. We always have like so many things to talk about, even if it's the most random thing. And that's what I like a lot about Moonlight Chats. Kaho, thank you so much for the 5 months. Thank you. Had a fun. You made my day. Thank you. Yeah, it's really funny because like I think so we were talking about the DLC for Bloody Painter dating sim, and apparently so it's like 20 to 30 minutes, and I think it was Cass that he said like he didn't want to do like a short stream or something, and I was like, bro, just do a Zatsu, like just talk for like 2 hours and then just play the game. And then I think Manasan was like, so you know the game is like 20 to 30 minutes. Are you sure you want to play it? And I was like, yeah, like I'm literally just gonna be talking, like I'm just gonna do a Zatsu. And like, yeah, I don't doubt you have your ability to yap. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't care, you know, I'll play it. I'm just gonna be talking a lot probably. So like I probably might play the game for like 30 minutes, or maybe like even try to make it slower to, you know, like make it more, maybe like 40 minutes if anything. His yapping has improved tenfold. I think so too. For sure. Kian Lingham, thank you so much for the suba. Thank you. Love the laughs you bring every Moonlight Chats. You guys make me laugh too. You know, it wouldn't be Moonlight Chats without you guys. I still remember when it wasn't Moonlight Chats. Crazy times. But yeah, you know, Moonlight Chats, it's not made out of me. It's made out of all of us. Like, you guys sometimes bring like some really good conversation topics or some really good questions, and you know, we start going from there. His power is to keep on yapping for 4 hours. Yeah, that's a true power. Yeah, not just anybody can do that. 2 hours Zatsu, 30-minute game. I know a reality instead of a meme. The wandering vampire. No more. He's yabbing vampire. Oh yeah. I'll take off my wandering vampire. What's it called? Title. Just be yapping vampire. By the power of yapping. 12 hours Moonlight Chats episode. I would. If I were to just do one stream a week, maybe. It would just be a really long Zatsu. Do you have a favorite anime? Yes, it's called First Stage Production EN. First Generation Avalum. I love that anime. It's my favorite one. You should search it up. Imagining an Avalum anime series? That's hard. But you know what would be cool? An Avalum spin-off manga? That would be cool. I wish. Favorite character from that anime? Lucien Lunaris. He's so cool. Is that a hint or no, it's not a hint. I wish. I wish. Hate that guy. Frick that guy. Lucien. Frick that guy. Alright. Alright, frick that guy. Yeah, I hate that guy too. Thank God someone said it. What kind of character is Lucien? He's cool and mysterious. Cool and proper, I would say, actually. Yeah. He's pretty bad at video games, though. It's part of his traits in the anime. I thought he would say edgy. Well, edgy on the looks. Like edgy on the inside, but on the outside? No, edgy on the outside, but on the inside? What is he? A coffee lover. Bad at games except League and Valo? So I'm bad at everything else? Well, that sucks. That really sucks. He always looks outside the window. The Gabmo is gonna hit us hard. It's so funny because I remember when I first when I was first, you know, got into Avalum, I remember Mane-san saying that the Gabmo was strong with this one. They knew it from the start. Really? Yeah. If scary vampire, why hot and cute? Wait, no, that's a normal vampire though. It was so strong, I never expected that from you. After that debut intro video. Destiny is a cruel master, puppeteering our realities, tailoring our memories. I still remember it, that's crazy. I mean, I wrote it, so... Solo Lucy versus collab Lucy is so different. Indeed, yeah. Obviously, I try to match everybody's freak when I'm in a collab. But sometimes my energy does, like, leave my body for sure. But when I'm solo, it's just like, you know, I don't have to match anybody's energy. I'm just chill. I'm in my territory, you know, it's my house. It's so hard to imagine you being as as being scary, go watch Gail's Lucy debut. And that way you can imagine how it would be if I was scary and edgy. Oh man, that's cursed. That's actually cursed. The donkey laugh, not the that guy, man. That's an alternate universe. Anyways, I think we need to start or wrap it up because I want to eat. I want to eat something. I'm hungry as hell, and I do have to do stuff tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I'm not streaming tomorrow. But maybe I'll be on Cass's stream, so maybe you'll catch me there. I feel. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Moonlight Chats are getting better. I don't know what it is. But it's getting better. Like maybe you guys are just like learning, you know. You guys are learning even more. You're evolving. I think so. It has to be. Don't forget us. Of course I will not. They're my favorite part of a Monday. Not gonna lie, one of the reasons why I wanted to do Moonlight Chats on Monday. Sorry, I said I was gonna wrap it up, but I'm gonna keep talking, I guess. One of the reasons why I wanted to be on a Monday. One of the reasons why I wanted to be on a Monday was because usually Mondays are the days that you like, you know, you're all sluggish and it's the start of the week, you know, work, school, man. You know, I could have completely done a Moonlight Chats on Saturday and just be like, all right, time to wrap up the week, you know, all sad and stuff. Like, man, you know, like reviewing the whole week. No. I was thinking like maybe make Mondays amazing, right? Instead of just keeping it good old boring. Well, bad old boring, you know? So I think definitely looking forward to Monday is like one of my favorite things. Not just because I get to talk to you guys, right? And we get to talk and like interact more than usual, but it's also because it just gives me a reason to like talk about like things that will happen in the week, things that I'm looking forward to, you know, and also making like Mondays not so boring and not so heavy and not so sluggish. Right, definitely the kind of vibe that Moonlight Chats give me. Like at least I look forward to Monday. Of course, for some people it's Tuesday and maybe their Mondays is still pretty boring because I don't even stream on Sunday. That's my fault. I should. But you know, at least you get the intention as to why Moonlight Chats is on Mondays, my time zone. Barry, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I can't wait for the coffee stuff to come by and finally do our first like little preview of like how it would be to do a coffee stream or a coffee Zatsu. That would be nice. You know, I've been wanting to do this for like since debut. I did talk about how like I wanted to do like a coffee Zatsu. Like maybe not exactly the way I wanted to do it, but at least it's a step forward for that, right? I'm very, very, very hyped for that too. Yeah, big hype for Barista Lucy debut. Heck yeah. I'm very excited for that. Probably, well, maybe not this week because by the time it comes here and I get the beans, so probably for next Moonlight Chats when I have the guest over, I'll just be like making some coffee, you know, while we have the guest. But we'll see. You know, it's a step forward to new types of content, so that's awesome. What will you be eating for lunch? Right now, I don't know what I would eat, to be honest. Maybe a pancake, maybe a bread, something like that. I don't know, something light. But yeah, like I said, now I will definitely wrap up. I said I was gonna wrap up 8 minutes ago, but thank you everyone. Thank you so much for coming by. Again, I know I don't have to be sorry for not streaming that much this week, but I kind of am though. I'm streaming six times this week, and they're very long streams. It's just kind of like there's like in between some breaks in between, but you know, I hope you guys don't miss me too much. It might be long for some people, you know, especially in like the Asian time zones. It might be a long wait time till my next stream and such, but it'll be okay. We'll go back to the normal after I'm done with all my work and stuff. But thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by today. Thanks for having a great time with me. And yes, you did have a great time, right? You better have. But yeah, thank you so much. I will see you probably tomorrow on Cass's stream, probably. If not, then I'll see you guys on Wednesday for some, I guess we'll call it a visual novel day, because we're playing only visual novels and it's DLCs, both of them. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Thank you everybody for chatting, and the lurkers as well. You guys are amazing. 07 and 07 VOT gang, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like. Let me know if you like coffee in the comments, because I am gonna look at these and for recommendations. Give me like, oh my god, give me recommendations on what kind of coffee beans you get. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Shoo. Wait, no, that's a fake sneeze. I've been trying to sneeze this whole stream, but I just can't. Never mind, it was a fake one. But yeah, in the comments, if you are a coffee enjoyer, please let me know in the comments what kind of coffee beans you get, because I'm gonna be looking at them for Rex, and I want to get like different types and try them out. Right? Doesn't matter if they're cheap, doesn't matter if they're expensive, just let me know which ones and I'll definitely look them up. If you don't drink coffee, right? If you don't drink coffee, let's go for another approach. What's your favorite type of tea? I think tea is a lot simpler to make. So what's your favorite type of tea? Let me know. I want to know. Doesn't matter if it's cheap or expensive or hard to make. And if it's hard to make, let me know how you make it, right? And if you have none of them, if you don't like any of them, just leave a heart in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye everyone. Bye. Have a great day. Have a great night, sleep, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Bye everyone. Johnny.